The Queen's health scare has been a growing concern among the public and the royal family since before she was forced to skip the Remembrance Day service. The royal family is traditionally very private on matters of health, but a blunder from Buckingham Palace may force aides to be more transparent with the public, expert Angela Mollard claimed. The palace faced severe public and media backlash when they first announced the Queen would take a period of rest after claiming she was at Windsor whilst she had spent an evening in the hospital instead. Ms. Mollard told Sunrise, "She is a human being and entitled to confidentiality, particularly around her medical situation, sick leave." But last month, when she did go into hospital for those tests, there was an outcry that the palace obfuscated about the information giving out so far. For instance, the royal correspondent at the BBC was incandescent about the fact they were giving out to their viewers and listeners the fact that she was resting at the Windsor Castle at the very moment that she was in hospital undergoing preliminary investigations. So he called on, there was a hullabaloo about the fact they hadn't been transparent, which is why they've come out straight away and said this is a sprained back. They will have to be transparent going forward. She is obviously a private person but a public figure. The Queen was set to attend the cenotaph ceremony for Remembrance Day with firm intentions that were sadly dashed due to back sprain. The palace has removed this week's planned events from the Queen's busy agenda for her to rest on the doctor's advice. The health scare was a call for the younger generation to step up for the royal duties to reduce the workload for the Majesty. Royal expert Penny Junor told the Mirror, "I think we will see more of her on video and probably less of her in the flesh. They should keep her warm and tucked up at home and not expose herself to the possibility of infections." Joe Little, the managing editor of Majesty magazine, told the newspaper there are similarities to when the Queen Mother reached a similar age and things got progressively more difficult. He said, "But the Queen Mother soldiered on and there is no reason to think the Queen won't, but this is a setback. Clearly there are mobility issues. Getting from Windsor with a sprained back and having to stand for 15 to 20 minutes at the cenotaph is not helpful for somebody of 95. Camilla steps into Queen's shoes and takes over important mantle as monarch rests, in sight," he said. "In terms of official engagements before the end of the year, I don't think we'll see her out and about doing anything officially, even if she recovers from the sprained back." Her Majesty continues to do light office work and weekly virtual Zoom meetings with Prime Minister Boris Johnson in the last few days. The British monarchy is set to celebrate the Queen's Platinum Jubilee next year in June 2022 to mark her 70th year on the throne.